Hey everybody, it's Lebo with Lebo's Pinball. Today's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. So what do you do when you're off work on Labor Day? You work on stuff. But you work on stuff you love to work on. So back to some more pinball work. Back to taxi. So this is just going to be another quick update. The last update I think I showed where I had this playfield on the rotisserie and I started taking parts off. So now I'm at the point where I've pulled everything off, and in all of the like all the little wires that pop up here for rollovers, I've got them held down with zip ties. Anything that was protruding up, I've either removed it entirely or just have it pulled out of the way. I just noticed I got one more here. Need to secure that down. But what I'm hoping to do later this afternoon is start on the sanding process. So this will be probably the last time that you see this playfield artwork on this board before the hard top goes on. Before I do that though, there's a couple things I need to go ahead and address first. These recessed areas where the metal flaps sit that come off of the plastic ramps, so there's something you got to do with that. So whenever you put the new hardtop on, that raises the surface just a small amount. I guess, what is it, about 1/16 of an inch maybe? I'm not sure if it's quite that much, but it does raise it a little bit, and so you need to compensate for that by raising this recess the same amount. And the trick that have been told is if you basically fill this in with epoxy, got the other one over here, and then let it all dry, and when you sand this all down and when you put the new hardtop on, the hardtop's got cutouts in those spots, so the ending result is the thickness of the hardtop is basically the same depth of that recess. So you basically just raise the recess the same amount that you raised the playfield surface with the hardtop. So what I'm going to do now is I've got some epoxy that I'm getting ready to go use. I've already squared out just some of the main epoxy, but I've not put the hardener in. This stuff that I'm going to use here is stuff that I get just at my local hobby store, just some of the other hobby stuff I was into a few years ago. Not so much into now because I'm doing so much pinball stuff, but really a good supply for some things that come handy with pinball, including stuff like this epoxy. But this is something that I'm going to use where it sets in 5 minutes, it can be handled in 10 minutes, but full bond strength in an hour. And I'm hoping to be sanding on this in a few hours from now. So that's why I'm going to go with this. I've got some 30-minute epoxy, but it's just not going to be necessary. I don't need it for the strength. This stuff will be fine and it'll dry hopefully quick enough. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get this filled in. All right, I got the hardener in here. It's all mixed up and I'm on the clock here, so let's go ahead and start getting this filled in. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here without making a huge mess. Kind of hard to do while I'm holding a camera on the phone, I mean. Alright, here we go. Let's start filling this stuff in. Get it in there. And let's see if we can scrub some of the excess off. And get it to that's great. Get some epoxy down the outside. Alright, here we go. Let's go to the other one. Now what I'm hoping, or what I'm expecting, is that even if I get a little bit over in other areas, I'll wipe some of it off. That's basically it. Let's put this aside. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just try to connect it here and wipe off some of this excess. But once it sets up, just completely cures and hardens. I'm going to be sanding it all, so it's all going to be flat. So Shouldn't be a really big deal. Did I fill that in deep enough? Looks like I might need just a touch more. All right, get some more here real fast. And then a little bit more over here. You know what? I love sharing this stuff because it's just a learning process for me, and hopefully you guys would benefit from this too. I make mistakes, just like all of us. But hopefully, we'll learn from it as I'm doing this. Okay, so I filled that in a little more. And I do think I got some down in that socket. That socket's probably going to get replaced. Good move. All right, that's it. That's all I got for now. So let's watch glue dry. All right, enough for now. I will see you guys later on with another update. And again, like I said, hopefully it'll be the whole sanding process, or you'll see it already sanded down. All right, we'll see ya.